As you guys can see up on the screen today, I want to talk a little bit about CF Acquisition Corp 6 or CFVI. This video, I know I talked about it a little bit yesterday. Last week, a lot of people were very hyped up for this stock. This was announced as a stock that was going to be going through a SPAC merger. This is CFVI merging with Rumble, the politically neutral video sharing website service, whatever. And that really got things kind of going. That really kicked things off. The stock had been trading around $10 for a while, and then as the news came out, it shot up to $14. It shot up to 52-week highs of $15.48 kind of later on. And it cooled off a little bit on Friday, but then after hours, this thing was up like 12% Friday. And people were getting really excited over the weekend, and people were getting very excited for this Monday open for what CFVI was going to be able to do now that they had merged with Rumble, now that we were getting more and more information about the deal. We were getting more and more information about the links back to Trump and social media and all this stuff. This was really becoming a Trump stock, a Trump play. Again, some people say it's a good thing. A Trump stock, meaning it's going to be volatile, it's going to be high risk, high reward, meaning it's going to shoot really high. Or other people saying it's a Trump stock, having a negative connotation, saying it's going to be one of these Trump and dumps that we've seen from time and time again. Just like right here, it shot up from 977 to 43, 44, 45% up, and then since then kind of crashed down 25%, but it's back up again. CFVI is all over the place. It's very volatile, but I talked about this a little bit over the weekend, that people were excited to see what this thing was going to do today, that a lot of people were expecting it to have a very big Monday. Now, obviously today, overall, the markets are doing really well. Kind of everything's up across the board, so it's not super surprising that stocks like this are doing well, but this stock is having a day today, up 8% right now from its Friday close. Obviously, this thing opened up close to $15, and from open, we're down like 15%, which is crazy, super volatile. If you bought it open, you're probably not looking too hot right now. But again, if you believe in this thing for the long term, if you do think that the Trump social media plays are all going to work out really well, if you believe in kind of the Truth social media group, if you believe in Rumble, if you believe in any of this stuff, one single day or even half a day at this point shouldn't really matter to you too much. But this is kind of what's going on. A really good day so far. Things are going well, and this is getting people excited. I did want to go over this article from WCCFtech.com. I never heard of the site before, but they did have an interesting article with some interesting points where they say, do you want a low-cost exposure to Trump-linked SPAC, Dwac, Digital World Acquisition Corp, buy CF Acquisition, CFVI shares? So this is really interesting. This is what a lot of people are saying. Like, we've seen the run that Dwac has been on over the past month or so at this point. It's been running really hot. It's been making people a lot of money. It's been doing well overall. Some people think that ship has sailed. Some people think, it's had its run up. It's played out. It's volatile. Maybe it's even coming down at this point. But some people are seeing CFVI. Some people are seeing Rumble as maybe that next play. Like, oh, did you miss Dwac? Well, hey, if you still are interested in the True Social Media Group, if you're still interested in these Trump stocks, if you're still interested in a Trump play, maybe Rumble is the play for you. So let's go over what they're talking about a little bit here. They're saying that Dwac, a special purpose acquisition company, is slated to take the Trump social media and technology group public via a reverse merger, is recording outsized stock price gains as investors bet on Trump's media savviness to create a prolific monetization engine. Again, people are really excited about Dwac. People are really excited about the Trump media and technology group. We'll see how that all goes. As part of its merger with Dwac, TMTG will gain access to $293 million in cash. Additionally, the SPAC has now also secured $1 billion in PIPE financing from hedge funds and high net worth individuals. The funding round elevates TMTG's valuation from $875 million to around $4 billion. Obviously, very crazy gains very quickly for TMTG. This funding round elevates their valuation. Trump's media machine plans to utilize these copious cash resources to launch a dedicated social media platform dubbed the Truth Social by Q1 2022. Now, apparently they were already supposed to have some beta of their app come out in November or something like that, I do believe, and I think they missed that deadline. So maybe things aren't going as smoothly or as swimmingly for TMTG and Truth and everyone as they had hoped. Maybe expectations are too high. Maybe their goals that they're setting are too high. Maybe they're over promising, under delivering. Yeah, I don't know. It's maybe a little too early to tell, but they are expecting to have something out by Q1 2022. Maybe that'll get pushed back. Maybe that'll get delayed. Maybe it'll never happen. Who knows? These are just kind of the statements and promises at this point. But I personally, I would like to see them showing me more than telling me. Additionally, TMTG also intends to launch a subscription-based, non-woke video-on-demand service as well as cloud-based offerings under the Tech Stack suite of products. So, we've looked at this stuff before on the channel. TMTG is looking to get into like everything. When they put out their like plans for the next couple of years, I mean, it was really having their hand in so many different things. And if they're able to do all that, they're going to be an insanely massive and successful company, even if they hit successfully on a couple of these ideas. But it also read to me in some ways like just a bunch of buzzwords being thrown out, a bunch of popular things that they're just like, oh yeah, we'll do this. Oh, that looks cool too. We'll do that. Like, I don't know. They are definitely shooting for the stars. I will give them credit for that, which, can be good, to make it to the moon. I guess you got to shoot for the stars, but also, I fear that maybe people are getting caught up in the hype a little bit too much, but that's just kind of my opinion of where we're at right now. As most SPAC investors would know, it is crucial to gain exposure to these stocks as close as possible to the respective net asset value. As a refresher, a SPAC's NAV is determined by dividing the cash proceeds held in trust by the number of outstanding shares. That's not really what I'm looking for, but here we go. The crux of this matter, there is now a cost-effective and cheap method with which investors can bet on the success of Trump's media machine. Rumble, a Canadian video platform that aims to be politically neutral, which obviously would allow Trump and all his supporters, fans, whatever, people that work with him to be able to post and share content on the website, is also now going public by merging with the SPAC CF Acquisition Corp, ticker symbol CFVI. Interestingly, Rumble and TMTG are collaborating quite closely. As an illustration, Trump is already on the platform. Moreover, as per a Bloomberg interview of Rumble's CEO, Howard Lutnick, both Dwac and TMTG are using Rumble for distribution. He went on to state that he can confirm there is an arrangement that they have together. Given Rumble's close partnership with TMTG, the SPAC CF Acquisition Corp is a close proxy to Dwac, but unlike Dwac, CFVI shares are orders of magnitudes cheaper. CFVI shares are up over 20% in today's pre-market trading. This suggests that a lot of investors who missed the meteoric rise of Dwac are now jumping on CFVI, which serve as a close proxy. And now this is obviously something I covered in my video yesterday, that there is this partnership, there is this agreement in place. And again, if people do believe in the success of Truth and Dwac and all this stuff in the future, this does seem like another tangential play that could be related. And you have to take a look at all the different valuations and all the different promises and all the different numbers of everything being made before you make any crazy decisions or anything like that. But this is just another option, another Trump stock, another Trump play, another company, SPAC, company going IPO that is related to them in some way. So again, there is some people out there who think, oh, I've missed the boat on this stock, so I'm going with this one, whatever. I'm not telling you to buy into this or that. I'm not giving financial advice, just covering the stories, the news, letting you guys know everything that's going on, and that there is another player in the Trump stock market at this point, another company trying to get involved with everything that they have going on. Now, will that be good or bad for all of them in the end? Who knows? But this is where we're at right now. Definitely drop a like if you guys did enjoy this video. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about CFVI. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.